In tonight's Ask Anthony, a Jacksonville veteran who believes he is being taken advantage of by a local roofing company. In October, Arthur Robertson signed an agreement with a company called Florida Roof Specialist to replace the roof on his home. He says the salesman told him he wouldn't have to worry about the price because they would work directly with his insurance company to collect payment. He contacted me for help because he was shocked when he saw the final bill.
This is a complete nightmare.
Arthur Robertson is thankful for the roof over his head, but right now it's what's keeping him up at night.
And I've lost a lot of hours of sleep, a lot of hours.
The Navy veteran signed this contract with a local company called Florida Roof Specialist about 8 months ago for a new roof. So this is the contract they had you initially sign.
Yes, sir.
And on this contract, there's not a price.
No, it's not. And I asked about that.
According to Robertson, the salesman told him and his wife they wouldn't have to worry about the cost.
He said, we'll take care of everything. I said, how much is it going to cost? We negotiate that with the insurance company. I said, okay, well, what do we have to do? Absolutely nothing.
Robertson says he first received a price of about $23,000 for the roof repairs. The insurance company agreed to pay the amount and wrote a check. Robertson was shocked when he received the final invoice in the mail.
But they want $46,000.
You heard him correctly, $46,000 to replace the roof on his home. That's roughly 1,800 square feet. Did they ever ask you at all for any permission to do any extra work?
None at all. They would show up sometimes, and we wouldn't even know they was out there.
Robertson says the company is now demanding he pay the rest of the bill, which is about $23,000. He hasn't paid, so the company put a lien on his home.
I feel like I'm a victim here.
I'm not a roofing expert, but it doesn't seem like the costs are adding up. So I called Florida Roof Specialist to get answers.
Florida Roof Specialist, how may I direct your call?
Hi, my name is Anthony Austin with First Coast News. Can I speak with a manager or someone in charge? A woman named Donna, who identified herself as the vice president and general manager, did speak with me and said she would review Robertson's file. While she was doing that, I contacted some local roofing experts for a second opinion. According to those experts, they believe Robertson was overcharged. They also noticed a number of issues with the quality of work, such as rotten decking, ridge vents that were not consistent, and a broken skylight. I sent Donna that information, but did not receive a response. I checked with the Better Business Bureau and discovered the company has a B rating. According to BBB files, Florida Roof Specialist has a pattern of complaints involving putting liens on customers' homes and alleging they still owe money for their roofs.
I'm a proud veteran. Ever since I was 18, I fought for my country. We shouldn't have to live like this.
And here's 3 things to know tonight. Don't sign any contract that does not include a full scope of work with potential add-on cost outlined and pricing up front. Also, get multiple estimates and be careful about choosing the cheapest one. Sometimes a cheap price equals cheap materials and can end up costing you more in the future. And always do your homework, check reviews, and see how long a company has been in business and if there have been any major complaints against the company or owners. Sometimes companies will change names to avoid bad reviews. Remember, if you have a problem you just can't solve, you can always email me at askanthony@firstcoastnews.com.